next thing I wanted to bring up is that I know you guys see many challenges out there, right? I know since the pandemic, I mean, last time you and I spoke when we were doing another event, you spoke about the broadening of the walls of the organization, and now enterprise network is now sitting within the walls of the house.
Yes.
Right? What do you think that these businesses will see as their biggest challenge during this period of transformation?
Yeah, good that you brought up that example, because that was a reactionary situation to what was happening in the world, right? But if we go even further back to that event, like if we were talking about 5 years ago, when you mentioned the word cloud to these businesses, there was a lot of prior concern regarding the cloud, more from a perspective is, if I move to the cloud, will that be a secure environment for me to have my enterprise network? Can I operate from the cloud without being exposed? It was a lot of concern around that. And a lot has happened since then, right? A lot of new technologies in the cloud from a security perspective have made that concern, not say go away, but dissipate a little bit to a manageable state of mind. I mean, to a point where people who are going now into the cloud, they feel they have the same level of threats that they have if they have their own network in their own facilities, right? That's the concern that was in the mind of businesses before. The challenges were around those concerns. If you bring that to the current situation, now we had the experience of having passed through and still coming out a pandemic where we transform the way the businesses operate, the way people work. Remote virtual has become the standard rather than being at an office where all the infrastructure is located right there. So what are the challenges? Well, challenges come in the form of making sure that when I deploy this piece of equipment in your home, that my network is not exposed, that I don't have a vulnerability that might expose the interests of the company, right, from a security perspective. But beyond that point, being effective is also important. So a lot of the interactions remotely happen over collaboration tools, right? A lot of the collaboration tools require streaming of video and audio at the same time. Bandwidth is a precious thing, but not everybody can afford having extreme levels of bandwidth. So one of the things we see is a lot of concern over or challenges over maintaining good services with a decent QoS, a decent quality of service. At the same time that we address the security concerns, at the same time that we address the productivity of the employee. One other aspect is companies, more from an IT and management perspective, might want to know that the equipment is being deployed at the home of the end user. It's being used for corporate purposes. So they might want to track your activities too, which is a little bit a controversial subject because people don't want to feel that they're being tracked. But on the other hand, the company wants to make sure that you are giving a resource and you're using it for productive business purposes most of the time, right? So like if you were in the office. So I think those are the challenges, is for the IT administrator to have the right tools to understand these things and take action accordingly in a way that is enabling good quality of service.
Thank you very much for the time, Anna. We are looking forward to working with you again on June 25th.
Okay, thank you for having me. I enjoyed this conversation. It was a way of introducing some of the topics we're going to be talking more extensively during the event. I think it sets the tone for what we're going to be doing June 25th.
Agreed.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
See you soon, man. Thank you, and be safe.
Take care. Bye-bye.